Hello everyone, welcome to StudyIQ. In this video, I will bring to you the current affair multiple choice questions from the 4th week of September, that is from 26th to 30th. A video which was uploaded around 5 days back. In that video, I had covered the multiple choice questions from the 21st to 25th. So this has for the next 5 days, and as you know, I divide the last 10 days of any month into two parts, 21st to 25th and 26th to 30th or 31st depending on the month. So we'll cover 26th to 30th. Don't forget me to follow me on my Facebook page www.facebook.com/GauravGargEducation, because a lot of times I keep asking you a lot of questions, a lot of debates. I sometimes ask you the topics on which you want any particular video, so you can take part in all the fun, all the action, all the information and all the knowledge, of course. So that's the URL www.facebook.com/GauravGargEducation. We have launched our pen drive for hotel management and BBA. I am working right now to bring to you a fabulous pen drive for CLAT 2017 and also for TGT, PGT and KVS exam, that is Kendriya Vidyalaya exam. So you can buy it for IBPS, PO and clerk, SSC, CGL, CHSL, police, hotel management and BBA. One very important thing, I received a lot of emails. In fact, my email inbox is flooded with all the messages. So these are some of the messages. SBI PO 2016 result came last night, and a lot of our students they secured the government job, and some of them were not our students. They benefited from the free videos that we put out for everyone. So SM Rajesh, he is from Visakhapatnam. He got his dream job. And then Rashmi Kiran, she referred our free videos for current affairs. She got the job finally. She's now a probationary officer in SBI. These are very latest results. I'm yet to see my full inbox and my full Facebook inbox. A lot of emails are still pending. I'm expecting around 25 to 35 selections, and in IBPS PO this year I am expecting more than 200 selections from StudyIQ. Vikas Maji, he followed our videos for all the subjects. He made it. Sandesh Asthana, he followed only for current affairs and he got UIIC 31 and in SBI 35. Anubhav Goyal, he followed especially for quant, and he thanks Mr. Jain for his selection. We have Rajiv Atluri, he is already a PO in Canara Bank, but he cracked IBPS and as well as SBI PO. Then this person has not mentioned his name, but again he gives credit to Mr. Jain. Arunav Sarkar, our very old student, he has been following us for last 1 year, and this is his testimonial. It was his second attempt, and he's yet awaiting SBI clerk result, but now he doesn't need it because he has cracked SBI PO. Animesh Malakar, he followed our GK videos. Bharti Yadav, student from Delhi, very intelligent, but she could not crack GK, but after watching my videos she cracked SBI PO. And I'll try to bring to you 2 or 3 videos where I'll explain how to prepare for SBI or IBPS. That video will come very soon, and you will hear from the horse's mouth. So I've requested Bharti and Sandesh Asthana to make those videos. One more thing, see, ours is the only channel that does not ask you for any donation, any money. All the videos are highest quality videos, and I'm not saying that. Results are proving that, and also the students who have joined the local coaching centers and paid hefty fee, but they have told me that the videos which we bring for free, they are bigger and better than the videos that the coaching center provide them. So we do something from our part, you do something from your part. I'm not saying much, just share the videos on Facebook and WhatsApp groups that you have, and that will be enough. Also, since we are bringing to you the videos for UPSC IAS, believe me, those are very high quality videos. You can compare it with any coaching center of Delhi, and they are at par with that and free of cost. And the coaching for IAS is very costly, and the teachers whom we have hired, we pay a hefty fee to them. But if you share, then the number of views will increase, and YouTube will pay us that money. I can use to pay them off. So please share. So let me bring the finest questions, 107 blockbuster questions from this week. Not this week, just 5 days, 107 questions. All the videos are prepared by me personally, and therefore I have a copyright on these questions. So double tax avoidance agreement. Double tax avoidance agreement is basically a hindrance to bring the black money, but it is also useful sometimes for tax related information sharing, etc. India has signed a double tax avoidance agreement with which country? And also note that during the course of this video, I will ask you certain questions. If you have knowledge, you will be able to answer. If not, well, you can try. Double tax avoidance agreement has been signed between India and which country? So it has been signed between India and Cyprus. Cyprus. First, Can Kids, here Can stands for cancer. Kids Can exhibition was held at which place? This is basically to spread awareness about the cancer that occurs in the small children, and it took place at the historic Taj Mahal in Agra. And it was the first conference of this type. I am sure the Ministry of Health is contemplating to have more such conferences in the future, and our health minister is Mr. JP Nadda. You will be provided with all the PDFs also. The link is on my Facebook page. Very soon we'll put them up on our website. But if you can't wait, go to my Facebook page and the PDFs will be at your feet. Which one of these is not in the list of 5 Indian cities in the top 100 MasterCard Global Destination Cities Index? So MasterCard gave out a Global Destination Cities Index. 5 Indian cities are there. Chennai is there, yes. Pune is there. Kolkata is there. Bangalore is not there in the list. Bangalore is not there. In fact, Delhi is also there and Mumbai is also there. So Delhi, Mumbai, Chennai, Pune and Kolkata, these are the 5 cities which are there in the MasterCard Global Destination Cities list. Bangalore unfortunately is not there. FT Cash. FT Cash has signed up with which bank? It has entered into a contract with which bank? This is to launch Unified Payment Interface. To launch Unified Payment Interface for micro merchants, FT Cash has tied up with the largest private sector bank in India, ICICI Bank. ISRO, that is Indian Space Research Organization, it has launched 8 satellites together from 34 and the launch vehicle was called 37th Polar Satellite Launch Vehicle. All you need to tell me is where from which base station this vehicle that carried 8 satellites was launched. So Indian Space Research Organization and its chairman is Mr. A.S. Kiran Kumar, and its headquarter is in Bengaluru. That is why Bengaluru is also called the Space City of India, because it has the headquarter of ISRO. It is also called as Science City because the headquarter of Indian Institute of Science is also in Bengaluru. ISRO launched 37th actually Polar Satellite Launch Vehicle from Sriharikota base. By the way, at the Sriharikota base, they have Satish Dhawan Space Center. It is near Andhra Pradesh, but they are asking base, not the center. So the answer is Sriharikota base. Shri Anurag Srivastav, he is a IFS officer, and right now he is an ambassador to Ethiopia. Ethiopia's capital is Addis Ababa. It's an African country, but now he is no more the ambassador of Ethiopia. He has been appointed as the ambassador of India to which country? So basically he is shifted from Ethiopia to Djibouti. Djibouti is in Africa. It's a small country in Africa. Even Ethiopia is a small country in Africa. The capital of Ethiopia is Addis Ababa. It's been asked in exams over and over. So Shri Anurag Srivastav will be taking charge as the High Commissioner or Ambassador to Djibouti. Who has been elected as the President of Boxing Federation of India? Boxing Federation of India. It was instrumental last year because Boxing Federation of India, because one of our boxers, Vijender Singh, became professional. And the chairman, the president of Boxing Federation of India is Ajay Singh. Ajay Singh. What is the new name of Racecourse Road? Racecourse Road is the address in Delhi where the Prime Minister of India lives. House number 7, Racecourse Road. That's the official address of Narendra Modi. And not only the Racecourse Road, the Racecourse Road metro station, that has also been renamed to Lok Kalyan Marg. Lok Kalyan Marg is the answer. 7 Racecourse Road is the address of Prime Minister, and Racecourse Road has been renamed to Lok Kalyan Marg, and you must not forget that. My first question for today: which road in India has been named to APJ Abdul Kalam Road? Previously, its name was something else, but its new name is APJ Abdul Kalam Road. Which road I am talking about? Now, government has appointed which asset management company? Which asset management company? Asset management company, as the name suggests, is the asset manager, like mutual funds, etc. These are all asset management companies. So, government has appointed which asset management company to manage new CPSE ETFs? new CPSE ETFs will which AMC will manage these. So this responsibility the government has appointed, it has bestowed ICICI Prudential Asset Management Company with this responsibility to manage new CPSE ETF exchange traded funds. Which state government has signed memorandum of understanding with AFD for smart city project? AFD has signed a MOU with government for smart city project. Which state government has done this? So it is actually Chandigarh. The answer is Chandigarh. Next question is, who won the third spot in the Miss India Continent 2016 contest? Just like Miss World, just like Miss Universe, just like Miss Asia Pacific, you have Miss United Continent 2016. It was conducted, or it was held in Ecuador, which is a small country in South America, and third spot or second runners up was an Indian, and that is why this has become very important question. The answer is Lopamudra Raut from India. By the way, they can also ask who was the first. In other words, who became Miss India Continent to Miss United Continent 2016. So first was Miss Philippines. You need not know her name. Just know that Miss Philippines was the first, or the Miss United Continent 2016. In case they ask the name, her name is Miss Santos. India and France, they inked the deal for how many Rafale fighter jets? This was one of the questions that I asked you last time. India and France, they inked the deal for how many Rafale fighter jets? The answer is very simple, 36. And India is buying these jets from a company called Dassault Aviation, which I am sure by now you have mugged up. Dassault Aviation is the name of the company. This is the beauty of the GK. You know, the more you revise, the more you become familiar with all the names. So Dassault Aviation might have been a big deal to mug up for you, but since you are watching these videos, and I quite repeat all the things so that they become ingrained in your mind. Rafale is a company from France. Moving on, which team recently won? Which team recently won the Test Mace from International Cricket Council for the first time? Test Mace was awarded to Miss Baul Haq, who is the captain of the Pakistani team. He is also one of the oldest players to play for Pakistan. So the answer is Pakistan. Pakistan team won the Test Mace from ICC for first time. Which state government has cleared a proposal to start a state level bravery award? So they are starting a state level bravery award where 2 lakh rupees compensation and honors, state honors, will be given to all the people who have shown immaculate bravery. So this proposal has been approved, in fact, by Delhi. Delhi is starting state level bravery awards. Insurance Regulatory Development Authority of India, IRDAI, it has put penalty on which insurance company? On which insurance company for flouting the rules? This company was not following the rules properly, and therefore a penalty has been put on this company for 10 lakh rupees. This penalty has been put on SBI Life. SBI Life Insurance. India has joined hands with which country to promote sustainable tea production and consumption? This question is quite important because this will help both the countries. Do you know who is the number one producer in the world of tea right now? It is not India, it is China. And number two is India. In India, you have maximum tea in Assam, and if I talk about a district, then it will be Darjeeling in West Bengal. Please note, Darjeeling is not in Assam, it is in West Bengal. And India has joined hands with the number one producer. So this is a great synergy between the two top tea producing countries in the world. The answer is China. India has joined hands, India has signed a contract with China for sustainable tea production and consumption. Which country's voters endorse the new surveillance powers for their intelligence agencies? Now the voters of this country, through voting, by means of voting, they have put pressure on the government. They have endorsed new surveillance power, which will make the intelligence agencies of this country even more powerful. It will give them the power to snoop, which means to, secretly put an eye on someone. That is called snooping. To snoop, to arrest without warrant, and it will give them great powers. This country's voters have endorsed it by voting, by means of voting in a proper democratic way. This country is Switzerland. Switzerland voters have endorsed their new surveillance powers for their intelligence agencies. Which government has launched a smart virtual classroom? This smart virtual classroom will be for its government schools and for class 6th, 7th and 8th. And basically this virtual classroom is like as you are having right now. You are feeling like you're sitting in a class by means of a digital technology, but actually you are not. This is absolutely essential to reach out to the last mile person in villages and in tier 3 towns to upgrade the education system in India. This bold step has been taken by the government of Madhya Pradesh under the patronage of Shivraj Singh Chauhan. The BJP government is there in Madhya Pradesh. Which country has recently launched a ballistic missile which is called Zolfakar? Zolfakar. In fact, it is their homegrown ballistic missile. This country is also the biggest enemy of Israel. Now the answer I have made very simple. The answer is Iran. And in fact, this missile will be ready to use by 2017 March. So testing is done and it's ready. The name is Zolfakar. Arnold Palmer, one of the greatest players ever. In fact, if you talk about 4 to 5 greatest players in this sport, then Arnold Palmer will be one. He died at the age of 87. He was a famous player for which sport? Now this sport is not very popular in India. So in fact, I have not framed the options properly. There are only 2 sports. I should have put all the 4 as sports. Anyways, it's fine. So Arnold Palmer, in fact, let me tell you something about him. He was called the king. He was such a legend in this sport. The answer is golf. He was a golfer. He was a golfer. I will tell you 3 more names that you should know in golf. One is Phil Mickelson. Very, very fine player. My favorite player, Phil Mickelson. He is left-handed. He is from South Africa. Then you have a player called Rory McIlroy. These days he is making waves. I don't expect you to be a golf fan, but it's a beautiful sport. So Rory McIlroy, Phil Mickelson, Rory McIlroy and Arnold Palmer. That's all you need to know. They won't ask beyond. And then there are of course a huge gamut of Indian golfers. So their names also you can mug up. Pandit Deen Dayal Upadhyay Krishi Unnati Mela. Krishi means agriculture. Unnati means progress. Mela means fair. So this fair was for augmentation of agriculture. It was named after Pandit Deen Dayal Upadhyay, and it was started in which place? In fact, in this fair, national level and state level awards were also given. So this fair was held in Uttar Pradesh in Mathura. The answer is Mathura. And you should also know who is our agriculture minister. Our cabinet minister agriculture is Mr. Radha Mohan Singh. Do check out my video on the entire cabinet ministers, minister of state with independent charge. That will really take you places. Which Indian bowler recently became the fastest bowler to take 200 test wickets? What is the meaning of fastest bowler? Fastest here means he took 200 test match wickets in the least number of matches. In fact, he took 200 test wickets in only 37 matches. He is Ravichandran Ashwin. Ravichandran Ashwin. In fact, they might also ask you in exam, which player was his 200th victim? Whose scalp did he take? 200 test wicket. His 200th test wicket was New Zealand captain Kane Williamson. Kane Williamson, who is in great form these days. Which state organized 50th State Athletics Championship? State Athletics Championship, 50th State Athletics Championship. It was conducted in Tripura. Which Indian newspaper was awarded in the Best Reader Engagement category? And these awards were given by very prestigious international organization. And that is why this question has become important. Which Indian newspaper was awarded in the Best Reader Engagement category? It is also a newspaper whose vocabulary is very famous. So this newspaper is The Hindu. The Hindu. And do check out my video on important newspapers and their founders. World Tourism Day is observed on which date? when do we celebrate World Tourism Day across the world? And our tourism minister is Mahesh Sharma. In fact, what a coincidence. Today is Mahesh Sharma's birthday also. Mahesh Sharma. And he's our Minister of State for Tourism. And this Tourism Day is basically celebrated, to spread awareness about the tourism across the globe. So it is celebrated on 27 September. And by the way, World Tourism Day is a concept by United Nations World Trade Organization. And because tourism is one of the ways of inter-country trade, and also tourism, as our Prime Minister says, tourism beats terrorism. The relations between the countries greatly improve if they have inter-country tourism. And the first Tourism Day was celebrated in the year 1970. RBI has given, Reserve Bank of India, which is the Central Bank of India, has given the approval for how much rupee cash credit limit to Punjab for buying rice. Paddy means rice. So government needs to buy rice to feed Punjab, and for that it needs cash. How much cash has been allocated by the Reserve Bank of India for Punjab? And you also know that very soon we will have elections. Very soon we will have elections in Punjab. So the answer for this question is 26,000 crore. That's right. 26,000 crore is the sum of money that has been approved for Punjab. It is the cash credit limit for Punjab. Punjab Chief Minister is from Shiromani Akali Dal. His name is Prakash Singh Badal. Google recently celebrated its which birthday? I repeat the question. Google recently celebrated its which birthday? And by the way, Google, in the exam, it is their favorite question. They often ask who invented Google, who was the founder of Google basically. So there were two people. One is Sergey Brin and the second is Larry Page. Sergey Brin and Larry Page, they are the founders of Google, and you should also read their book, The Google Story. Google's CEO or Chief Executive Officer right now is an Indian, which is a matter of huge pride for all of us. And his name is Sundar Pichai. Sundar Pichai is the name of the CEO of Google. Google recently celebrated its 18th birthday. 18th birthday. Who won the men's singles title at the Belgium Open? I am talking about table tennis. Table tennis. So he is one of the finest rising stars of table tennis in India. His name is Satyan Gnanashekaran. Satyan Gnanashekaran. He won the Belgium Open. This is super important. And by the way, this tournament was organized by ITTF. He became only the second Indian to win ITTF tournament. The first Indian was Achanta Sharat Kamal. So these are the only two names that you should remember when it comes to table tennis. Achanta Sharat Kamal and Satyan Gnanashekaran. Next question. BRICS Under 17 football tournament will be held in which state? In fact, it will be held in October. And again, the teams from 5 countries will participate in this tournament. So it will be held in Goa. There are only 2 states in India which are worthy of hosting a football tournament. One is West Bengal, second is Goa. Football is very, very popular in these 2 states. Who has been appointed as the new Director General of Central Industrial Security Force? Central Industrial Security Force, which is a very, very potent paramilitary force, CISF. Its new Director General is O.P. Singh. O.P. Singh. Kerala Travel Malt. See, Kerala has been consistently and constantly being ranked as the best tourist destination in India. There is no doubt about it. And Kerala Travel Mart is basically an attempt by the government of Kerala to attract investments. And therefore, all the people who are stakeholders in Kerala tourism, they meet at one place. In fact, this was 5th Kerala Travel Mart and more than 57 countries participated in it. It was in Kochi. It was celebrated in Kochi. Which airport became Asia Pacific region's first carbon neutral airport? First carbon neutral airport. In fact, this airport has taken large strides when it comes to clean energy. It is A large part of this airport is also run with solar power. It is the first carbon neutral airport in Asia Pacific. That says a lot about this airport. This is the biggest airport in India. It is Indira Gandhi International Airport in Delhi. Where were the BRICS Labor and Employment Ministerial meeting held? I repeat the question. BRICS Labor and Employment Ministerial meeting. The aim of this meeting was basically to discuss about the about the issues relating to labor and employment in the 5 BRICS countries. This was held in New Delhi. So this is again a important question. It was a 2-day conference, so remember that also. Next question. Which state has signed an agreement with ISRO to promote education? So very important step, because ISRO is launching a satellite which will help the transmission. Basically this state is opening something known as Mana TV, MANA, Mana TV, and through this Mana TV education will be provided in around 6,000 schools in this state. This state is Telangana. Telangana is ruled by Telangana Rashtriya Samiti or TRS, and its chief minister is Chandrasekhar Rao. ISRO's headquarters is in Bengaluru. That is why Bengaluru is also called Space City. What is India's rank in Global Competitiveness Index? So finally something to cheer for India, because in Global Competitiveness Index we have risen from last year by lot of places. In fact, Global Competitiveness Index is very popular, very important also, because it is conducted by World Economic Forum, which is very prestigious organization. In Global Competitiveness Index, India is 39. This is a short question, and first, second and third countries are: first is Switzerland, second is Singapore, and third is United States of America. And they can also ask China. China is 28th, Russia is 43, South Africa 47, Brazil 81. These are all the BRICS countries. That is why I am saying specific importance to these. China 28, Russia 43, South Africa 47, Brazil 81, and India is 39. Number 1 Switzerland, number 2 Singapore. You should know just the topper and India's rank. That's it. Do check out my video on important indexes. Who has been appointed by United States as the country's first ambassador to Cuba? Now, you know that the diplomatic relations between America and Cuba were not there for the past 50 years. There were no talks between US and Cuba. But now the relations between the two countries have commenced. In fact, America has opened an embassy also in the capital of Cuba, which is Havana. So, and for that, now going one step ahead, they have also sent an ambassador to Cuba, and his name is Jeffrey de Laurent. Which country's parliament has passed a landmark bill which gives the Hindu minorities in this country? The Hindus are in very less number in this country. That is why it is Hindu minority, not majority like India. So the Hindu minority in this country have got the right to register marriages. Which country is this? Which country's parliament is this? The parliament of this country is called Majlis-e-Shura. Majlis-e-Shura. It is Pakistan. Sayyid Shamsul Haq. He was one of the most famous, one of the very legendary. He belonged to which field? He was a legendary person in which field? He passed away on September the 27th. He was very big name in which field? He has written more than 100 books. And he was one of the best known writers of Bangladesh. So the answer is writer. Which city has been declared the first city in India free of open defecation? What is open defecation? Open defecation is when you don't go to toilets for relieving yourself. That is called open defecation. You will either go near the railway tracks or in the forest, somewhere in the agricultural fields. In fact, 50% of India does open defecation. This is according to WHO, and this is according to government figures. But now the things are changing, because a great stress has been laid upon Swachh Bharat, Clean India campaign. In fact, tomorrow is the Swachh Bharat Day, Clean India Day, 2nd October. So, which city has been declared the first city free of open defecation in the country? First city is Mysuru, one of the cleanest cities in India. Mysuru now is open defecation free also, and it is the first such city. Mysuru is in Karnataka. Which country's non-government organization NGO has won the inaugural FIFA Diversity Award? FIFA Diversity Award. FIFA Diversity Award is given to an NGO called Slum Soccer that aims to relieve poverty by football as a means. So, and organization, this NGO won the FIFA Diversity Award. It is from Sri Lanka. It is from India actually. This one is from India. So the answer is India. I repeat once more. Slum Soccer is an NGO in India. It has won the FIFA Diversity Award. Which company has partnered with Bank of America Merrill Lynch? Bank of America Merrill Lynch. It was a merger between Bank of America and Merrill Lynch, BAML. It's a huge company. This is also a huge company, and together they will use blockchain technology of this company to make that financial transactions faster, cheaper, and more safe. Which company is this? This company, its CEO is an Indian. So therefore there are only two options left. Google's CEO is an Indian, Sundar Pichai. Microsoft CEO Satya Nadella is an Indian, but the answer is Microsoft. Who has been appointed as the managing director and CEO of the Bank of Maharashtra? Why this question is important? Although Bank of Maharashtra in the larger scheme of things is not very important. However, what has happened is does not happen very often because the government has sacked. It has forced the old managing director and CEO of this company to resign. They have sacked him. His name was Sushil Munot, and they have replaced him with Ravinder Marathe. So Ravinder Marathe is the new managing director and CEO of the Bank of Maharashtra. In the exam, they might very well ask who has been replaced. So the answer for that will be Sushil Munot. Which city is the richest city in India? It has been announced as the richest city in India. This is according to New World Wealth. It is also called the financial capital of India. Very, very simple question now because the share market is here, all the exchanges are here. So, in fact, this city has 45,000 millionaires in India. It is Mumbai. And it has 28 billionaires. And the India's richest man also stays in Mumbai, Mukesh Ambani. Who has been awarded the Lata Mangeshkar Award for Lifetime Achievement? Lata Mangeshkar Award for Lifetime Achievement for his contribution to music. He is also a veteran music director. His name is Uttam Singh. This honor has been bestowed upon Uttam Singh. Who has been appointed as the next High Commissioner of India to United Kingdom? High Commissioner is same as Ambassador. So who is India's new Ambassador or High Commissioner to United Kingdom? His name is Yashwardhan Kumar Sinha. This is a super important question. Now a question for you which you have to write in comments. Navtej Singh Sarna is India's next ambassador to which country? I repeat the question. Navtej Singh Sarna is India's brand ambassador to which country? Write your answer in comments. All the questions that I asked during the course of this video, the answer you must write in comments if you know it. Who has been appointed as the president of World Bank? Super important question, and I'll tell you why. World Bank's president was Jim Yong Kim. And Jim Yong Kim is a nice guy from South Korea. Why I am saying he's a nice guy? Because he's very gentle towards India. World Bank has approved the maximum loan to India since its inception, you can say. And it has been announced by the World Bank itself. So the president of World Bank was Jim Yong Kim, and he has been re-elected. I repeat, he has been re-elected as the president of World Bank. So good news again for India, Jim Yong Kim. He is South Korean. Another question for you, and this is a slightly tough one. There is another organization, very, very big organization, huge, whose Secretary General or the head is also a South Korean. Name the organization and the head also. Let's see if you are able to answer it. It's a tough one. It's a very, very big organization, and its head is also a South Korean, just like Jim Yong Kim. Name the organization and the South Korean also, who is the Secretary General or head of this organization. Let's see if you are able to answer it. Which of the following agencies has recently allowed options trading on commodity bourses, which means that commodity derivatives exchanges shall be permitted to introduce trading in options? So this is also a market regulator, and it has allowed the commodity exchange to use trading as one of the options. So it is also a market regulator. As I said, its name is Securities and Exchange Board of India. It also regulates mutual fund market in India. Project Saksham is related to which field? Project Saksham. This is a tough one. This is a really tough question. In fact, this was decided after a meeting chaired by a person no less than the Prime Minister of India, Narendra Modi. And this is basically a new indirect tax network system of the Central Board of Excise and Custom. So the answer is indirect tax. Central Board of Excise and Custom. There are two. CBDT, one is Central Board of Direct Tax and Central Board of Excise and Custom. The difference between direct tax and indirect tax is that indirect tax you don't give to government directly, like sale tax, like goods and services tax. You will give it to someone and that someone will give to the government. Whereas direct tax is like income tax. You give it to the government directly. So the answer is indirect tax. Project Saksham. Our Union Cabinet has given the approval to IOCL and OIL to acquire the oil fields in which country? IOCL and OIL will invest 22,000 crore rupees, that is around $3.2 billion, to buy the two oil fields in this country. This is a very, very oil and energy rich country. It is Russia, our all-weather friend Russia. Which of the following countries has won the gold medal at the 5th Asian Beach Games? Asian Beach Games. And do you know where Asian Beach Games are being held? Very important question. In Vietnam. Capital of Vietnam is Hanoi, but Asian Beach Games are not being conducted in Hanoi. They are conducted in a place in Vietnam which is called Da Nang. D-A-N-A-N-G. Da Nang. And gold medal for 5th time in women's kabaddi is India, of course. India. Very important question. National Conference for Prison Reforms. The prisons in India are very old. The rules regulations are old. Our prisons need a 360-degree reforms. So there was a national conference for the same. Where did it take place? The conference on prison reforms. Where did it take place? It was a 2-day conference and it took place in New Delhi. And the Union Minister of State for Home Affairs, Mr. Hansraj Gangaram Ahir, he inaugurated this conference. So the answer is New Delhi, which is also home to India's largest jail, which is Tihar Jail near Kent, Delhi. World's deepest railway station. What is the meaning of deepest? Deepest means below the sea level. So world's deepest railway station is being built in which country? World's deepest railway station. So this railway station is very, very deep. It is 102 meters below the sea level. 102 meters is 335 feet below sea level. And this is being built in China. World Maritime Day is celebrated on which day? This question is asked every year in exams. I can't count the number of times it has been asked. It is asked almost every year, every month in fact. World Maritime Day. Maritime means related to oceans. And this time the theme was shipping indispensable to the world. It is celebrated every year on 29 September. So the answer is 29 September. And this day is celebrated by International Maritime Organization. International Maritime Organization. Another question for you. Where is the headquarter of International Maritime Organization? Tough question. Let's see if you're able to answer. Professor Kala Kaluri Enoch, he has been awarded Murti Devi Award by Bharatiya Gyanpith for the year 2015. He writes in which language? Professor Kala Kaluri Enoch is a very famous person in Telugu language. Telugu is the state language for Telangana and Andhra Pradesh. Very, very important. And the award was given to him for his novel Anant Jeevanam, which means never-ending life. Which IT company, information technology company in India? It is also the largest, second largest. Largest is Tata Consultancy Service, second largest is Infosys. Which IT company in India has launched Scava Commerce, which is an e-commerce platform, electronic commerce platform, Scava Commerce? This is an important question from Business GK. And the answer is Infosys. Infosys. When do we celebrate World Heart Day? The simplest question in this video. World Heart Day. But students usually find these questions very tough because it involves direct mugging up. No concept, nothing. This time the theme was light your heart, empower your life. Light your heart, empower your life. Very simple. They asked the theme also. One question on theme is short. So make sure you know the themes as well. World Heart Day is celebrated every year on 29 September. 29 September. Who is the Director General of Military Operations of India? So you know that there are DGMO level talks between India and Pakistan and India and other countries also. DGMO is Director General of Military Operations. In fact, we carried out surgical strikes in Pakistan. What is the meaning of surgical strikes? Surgical strikes means precision strikes in which there is minimum collateral damage. We hit our target specifically. We take the help of intelligence and satellites. And this was announced by our Director General of Military Operations of India. His name is Lieutenant General Ranbir Singh. Who is the Chief of Army Staff of Pakistan? In Pakistan, the most powerful person is not the Prime Minister, not the head of state also. The most powerful person in Pakistan is Chief of Army Staff. In Pakistan, Army is the most powerful. And whenever they want, they can throw away the Prime Minister like they have done in the past on countless occasions. The Chief of Army Staff of Pakistan is General Rahil Sharif. He is retiring in November. General Rahil Sharif. He enjoys immense popularity among Pakistan masses. Which actress? She's a Bengali actress, but she has got immense fame world over. She's a global actress now. She participated in a comedy show which is called Comedy Nights Bachao. This show is aired on Colors channel. And she was taunted for, she was given racist remarks. And what is the name of the actress? She felt so insulted that she quit the show midway and walked out of the show. So it was a good step by her to raise the issue, because it's a significant issue, the issue of racism, and not everything is for comedy or jokes. The name of this actress is Tanishtha Chatterjee. Tanishtha Chatterjee. Now there is a Guinness World Record, a new Guinness World Record for the largest Lego sculptor. What is Lego? So you remember in your childhood when you used to connect a lot of small things, those Legos, and you used to make some big thing like a train or like a monster with small things. That is called a Lego. In fact, most of the people, they start their childhood with making houses out of Legos. So largest Lego sculptor has been built in which country? Guinness World Record. They have used 58 lakh, 5.8 million pieces, and they have made an iconic bridge of this country. This bridge is called the Tower Bridge, and this Tower Bridge is in London. It is one of the most iconic monuments in Britain, in London, in England. The capital of England is London. So can you tell me that which country is this? Now it has become easy. The answer is UK. UK has set a new Guinness World Record for the same. K. Madhavan, he passed away recently. He was related to which field? K. Madhavan, he passed away recently. He was related to which field? This is a simple, rather simple question. He was a very famous freedom fighter, one of the best known freedom fighters, and he was a communist. He was a leftist from Kerala. So the answer is politician and freedom fighter. What is the theme, or what was the theme of the 2016 World Tourism Day? What is the theme of the 2016 World Tourism Day? By now, you must be very familiar with when do we celebrate World Tourism Day. It is 27th of September, and this time the theme was Tourism for All, promoting universal accessibility. Promoting universal accessibility. The first meeting of India-China high-level dialogue. It was a first meeting on for India and China. It was a high-level dialogue on counter-terrorism and security. It was recently held in which city? We need a lot of these meetings with China to improve our relations, but it looks fake because China, it always encourages Pakistan, and now it is participating in a counter-terrorism dialogue within India. Nevertheless, it's a good effort. First meeting was conducted in China, in its capital, Beijing. Who has been appointed as the new Director General of the National Security Guard, the brave NSG commandos who protect all the who's who of the politics, the VIPs. National Security Guard, who has been appointed as the new Director General. The new Director General is Mr. Sudhir Pratap Singh. Sudhir Pratap Singh. Another question on appointments, again very important. National Disaster Response Force, which helps in placating or ameliorating our disasters like tsunami, like cyclones, famines, floods. So who is the new Director General of National Disaster Response Force? His name is Mr. R.K. Pachnanda. R.K. Pachnanda. There is a book written on the life of Virat Kohli, our great batsman Virat Kohli. The name of the book is Driven, the Virat Kohli story. It has been authored by which person? This book is about his life, his, some of the unknown things about Virat Kohli. It is written by Mr. Lokapalli, Vijay Lokapalli. Who has won the silver medal in the 2016 Asian Beach Games held in Vietnam? I am talking about individual medal. Asian Beach Games in Vietnam, in Da Nang. And this person, he has won silver medal in the beach games. His name is Harish Bangal. Harish Bangal. Which of the following countries has recently been hit by the typhoon Maggie? Typhoon Maggie has recently hit which country? Very powerful typhoon, 230 km/h. It has hit Taiwan. Taiwan, super important. And more than 2 million houses are affected. A lot of people have been affected with Typhoon Maggie. There have been a lot of typhoons recently, and I have told you about Typhoon Meranti and other typhoons also. Do check out all the typhoons. The 2016 Asian Ministerial Conference on Disaster Risk Reduction will be hosted by which country? The 2016 Asian Ministerial Conference, it was an Asian level conference on disaster risk reduction, AMC-DRR. It will be hosted by which country? It will be hosted by India. The answer is India. Now there is a book which is written on the legendary Bharat Ratna, MS Subbulakshmi. MS Subbulakshmi, the book written on her life, it is called Kunjamma Ode to Nightingale. So Kunjamma Ode to a Nightingale, and this is written by Lakshmi Vishwanathan. So you should know all the books and author. Do check out the 2 videos that I posted about books and authors. They are supremely important. Again, one of the most important questions. 2017 FIFA Under 17 World Cup will be hosted by which country? So the day is not far when one day we can dream of hosting FIFA World Cup, because Under 17 World Cup will be in India, and it will be in Goa. Where in Goa? It will be in Margao, Goa. Super important question. What is the theme of 2016 World Rabies Day? See, Rabies Day is basically, rabies is a disease which is spread by a bite of a dog or a jackal, and you have hydrophobia or fear from water if you suffer from this disease, very dangerous disease. And this time the theme was rabies, educate, vaccinate, eliminate. Now another question for you. What is the date for World Rabies Day? What is the date for World Rabies Day? Rabies, educate, vaccinate, eliminate was the theme. You have to tell me the day of September. Shimon Peres, who is a Nobel Peace Prize winner, he died recently. He was the former Prime Minister and President of which country? This is an easy question. In fact, he is the guy who stopped Netanyahu from launching missiles on Iran. The answer is Israel. He stopped Netanyahu from launching attacks. He died recently. Shimon Peres. Which is the most polluted city in India? And it was a report which was conducted by World Health Organization, whose headquarters is in Geneva, one of the most important agencies of United Nations Organization. Most polluted city in India. And you would be surprised, the top 10 cities in India, and Delhi is not in one of them. The most polluted city in India, can you believe it? It is Gwalior in Madhya Pradesh, Gwalior. Which of the following Indian state has registered highest unemployment rate? I repeat the question, this is very, very important. Highest unemployment rate. So which city? I'm not saying that this state has the maximum number of unemployed people. I am saying that unemployment rate is maximum in this state. It is Tripura. You'll be surprised. The unemployment rate is more than 19%. And the second state is Sikkim. In Sikkim, the unemployment rate is 18%. Max Walker, well, he was known for his unorthodox bowling action, very, very different bowling action. So I've told you the answer already. He recently passed away. He was a cricketer. He belonged to which sport? The answer is cricket. By the way, Max Walker was an Australian player. What is the theme of the World Maritime Day 2016? I've already told you on which day we celebrate World Maritime Day. This is to spread awareness about our oceans, our maritime boundaries, our coastal conservation. And this time the theme was shipping indispensable to the world. Shipping really is indispensable to the world. Name the Indian businessman who won the Businessman of the Year award at the GQ magazine's Men of the Year awards. Men of the Year awards. Which businessman? This businessman has built a $100 billion company. That is like 67,000 crore company in a very, very short time. He is the founder of Paytm. He is the owner of Paytm. Now you know the name? Vijay Shekhar Sharma, one of the most important persons in India right now. Vijay Shekhar Sharma, the founder of Paytm. Name the union territory of India whose government has decided to write off all the farm loans taken from cooperative banks. So to make the question simple, all the farmers who took the loans from cooperative banks in this union territory, they have been told by the government then that your loans are now waived off. So you can relax. And it will put a pressure of 20 crore rupees on the government because the loans were 20 crore rupees overall, but 7,000 farmers will be benefited. It's a great step by the government. If they can save 20 crore rupees in other things, then this is not a big amount. but the lives of 7,000 farmers will be augmented, and this government is the government of Puducherry, and this great work is done by Puducherry Governor Kiran Bedi. Since she has taken over the charge as the LG of Puducherry, a lot of good has been done in Puducherry. And the Puducherry's chief minister is V. Narayanaswamy of Congress. But as Supreme Court said, the constitutional head of a union territory is always the lieutenant or lieutenant governor, LG Puducherry. So the answer is Kiran Bedi, and Puducherry is governor. And Puducherry has decided to waive off the loans of farmers. Punjab recently hosted a mega food park. There are 3 food parks in Punjab. In fact, the food park at Fazilka has become operational. You know, Fazilka is very near to Pakistan. The food park on Fazilka has become operational also. Recently, the food park was hosted at Ludhiana. Ludhiana, 3rd place in Punjab to host a food park. And let me tell you some more thing. Our food processing minister is also from Punjab. She is wife of Sukhbir Badal, son of Prakash Singh Badal, who is the chief minister of Punjab. Her name is Harsimrat Kaur Badal. Harsimrat Kaur Badal, she is from Punjab. She is elected parliamentarian from Bhatinda. So the answer is Ludhiana. Now, India gave a very, very important fast ship, petrol vessel ship for for doing patrolling, for anti-piracy, anti-smuggling. It will help which country in these activities? Patrolling, anti-piracy, anti-smuggling. This ship was manufactured by Goa Shipyard Limited. Goa Shipyard Limited. It's a fast patrol vessel. This ship, India has given this ship to which country? India has given it to Mauritius. The capital of Mauritius is Port Louis. Mauritius is the answer. Which of the following state will become kerosene free from April 1 next year? Kerosene free from April 1 next year. This state is Haryana. Now, a super important question for you, and this is called the marquee question. Only those people will be able to answer it who really know their GK very well. Haryana has 21 districts. Okay. Now, which district in Haryana has become the latest district? Which city in Haryana has been elevated to the status of a district? A hint for you. Previously, it was in Bhiwani. This city was a part of Bhiwani district, but now it is a separate district. Can you name it? Can you name it? If you name it, consider that your exam is clear. Next. Which country has recently launched world's biggest radio telescope? See, the function of a radio telescope is to see, very far things, very, very far things, to see the possibility of extraterrestrial life, whether there is life present on other planets or not. And radio telescope does that job. World's biggest is manufactured by China. Name the former High Court judge. He was a former judge of High Court. He died while serving as the chairman of FCAT. FCAT, Film Censor Appellate Tribunal, which is called FCAT. He died while on the duty. While he was serving as the chairman of FCAT, Film Censorship Appellate Tribunal. He was a High Court judge. He was a former High Court judge. He died. Question from obituary. S.K. Mahajan. S.K. Mahajan. Who won the 2016 St. Petersburg Open men's singles tennis title? Again, a question from sports and an important one. St. Petersburg is a place in Russia, and there a men's single tennis title was held. Stan Wawrinka was beaten in the final, and Stan Wawrinka was the favorite. Stan Wawrinka was the absolute favorite, but he was beaten. Stan Wawrinka recently beat world number 1 player in the final. He won the US Open. Stan Wawrinka was beaten but by Alexander Zverev. So the answer is Alexander Zverev. He won St. Petersburg Open men's single title. Kotak Mahindra Bank has opened something very new. They have launched an app, a mobile app, and through this mobile app you can open a bank account. No other bank provides this facility that you can open a bank through an app, but Kotak Mahindra is the first bank to do so. What is the name of the app? What is the name of the app? The name of the app which they have kept is Kotak Now. Kotak Now. Name the person who has won the gold medal in the 200-meter butterfly senior men's category at the 70th Glenmark Senior National Aquatics Championship at Delhi. In fact, this very, very famous swimmer, he was also in the Olympics. And not only he won 200-meter butterfly, he created a new national record. His name is Sajan Prakash. You should know just 2 swimmers which they ask, Virdhaval Khade and Sajan Prakash. Virdhaval Khade and Sajan Prakash. Virdhaval Khade in the last Olympics became the youngest Indian to represent India in swimming at the Olympics. And Sajan Prakash is the person who has recently made a new national record in men's butterfly. And National Aquatics Championship is being held in Delhi. Also name the person who has won the Polish Open. I'm talking about badminton here. I'm talking about badminton. So who has won the Polish Open women's singles final at the International Challenge Badminton. And so a lot of new badminton players coming up. It's a good news for India after PV Sandhu, a lot of and Saina Nehwal. Now we have Rituparna Das. Rituparna Das. Name the person who won the national award category in Pandit Deendayal Upadhyay Antyodaya Krishi Puruskar 2016. 22 people were awarded for their exceptional contribution to agriculture. But most of these people won the state level category award. There was one person who won the national award category because of the exceptional contribution to the field of agriculture. Pandit Deendayal Upadhyay Antyodaya Krishi Puruskar was given to Krishna Yadav, national level category. Recently, which of the following state in India became the first state to adopt Center's street lighting national program, which is called SLNP? And as per this scheme, they adopted it in all their urban local bodies, and 5 lakh bulbs were replaced by LED bulbs. Which state is this? Which state became the first state in India to adopt SLNP, which is street lighting national program? It is Rajasthan. A question for you. Which is the first state in India to adopt Uday scheme? Ujjwal Discom Assurance Yojana. Which is the first state in India to adopt Uday scheme? Can you answer it? What is the rank of Kolkata in the MasterCard Global Destination Cities Index? So there were 5 Indian cities in there. Kolkata was there, Mumbai was there, Pune was there, Delhi was there. So there were 5 Indian cities in this index, which made it to this index in the top destinations in the world in 100, and Kolkata's rank is 62. Which committee recommended that foreign portfolio investors will be allowed to trade directly in corporate bonds? So now the foreign portfolio investors can directly trade in corporate bond, invest in corporate bond. They don't have to take the permission of anyone. This was the recommendation of a committee, and it has been approved also. So this committee is HR Khan Committee. HR Khan Committee. The Securities and Exchange Board of India. Previously, what was the limit that above it the employees cannot apply for shares over this much rupees? But now this limit has been relaxed by Securities and Exchange Board of India, which is a market regulator. What was the limit? The limit was 2 lakh rupees. Previously, the employees could only invest. This was the ceiling, but now this has been relaxed. So these were the best, absolute best questions, 107 questions from this week of this week's second part. Only 5 days, 107 questions, top questions. And by the way, if you want the PDF, you can come to my Facebook page. I have put the link of the drive, and very soon, very soon, in just next 1 or 2 days, all the 30 PDFs from 1st September to 30th September will be on our website in both English and Hindi. So now your job begins. Share the video as much as possible. Thank you very much.